What's up, DGens? DGen Ninja here. Today I'm just going to go into some DGen hacks as to how to be eligible for freebie airdrops, in particular for Cosmos, Osmo, and Luna ecosystems. So let's get right into it, So basically, we'll first go through criteria and how to qualify for airdrops. So the first two websites you need to go to are cosmosairdrops.io and Terra airdrops.io. So my recommendation is to subscribe to the official Twitter's accounts, so you are first in the know when they do have airdrop updates. They're eligible for good airdrops. You need to stake at least 10 Atom, 20 Juno, and 10 Osmo. So that's your minimum requirement to be eligible for most good airdrops. The best criteria is to stake 100 Atom, stake about 25 to 30 Osmo, and over 10 Luna. So if you stake secret, SCRT, a minimum of 5 would qualify for most airdrops, but to be safe, you want to have at least 20 in your wallet staking. So one main advice I would give is to check that the airdrops are validated and safe. And how you do that is you actually go to the two websites above. I'll just do a demo quickly, and it'll show you that it's actually safe and validated. So on cosmosairdrops.io, to the left of the screen here, you click on claimable. So this is a list of the recent and claimable airdrops over here. And then you see how under each of these airdrops, it's got this green little token, and it says this token has no reports of malicious behavior. So it's been validated as being safe. Now, if you do come across dodgy airdrops, the website will actually tell you that it is dodgy. So for example, if you go to the archive ones, some in the past, it says it's dangerous. So Circle Finance and Cardinal Finance, it does say dangerous. It warns you that it's malicious, and they tell you not to claim them. So that's how you know. So let's get back to our slides here. That's how you check for. So firstly, you check for current airdrops. Then you check on the left of the tab there. You check for upcoming and rumored airdrops. So that just tells you what's in the timetable for certain airdrops. And then you look at the eligibility criteria of those airdrops. So mostly you have to qualify, you have to stake Atom, Osmo, Juno, Luna, and Secret. So if you stake these 5 crypto coins, you're more likely to be eligible for most airdrops in the space. The second way you can qualify is participate in liquidity pairing pools, LPpools. So these LPpools here, these 5 mainly, are the ones that are most common to the above 5 crypto coins anyway. And the first 3 on the list are super fluid staking enabled. So that means that you're actually compounding your Osmo returns by staking your Osmo returns back in that LP pool. So the next thing is you want to participate in governance voting. So any voting rights and etc. on the various networks like Cosmos, Osmosis, and Luna. If you participate in governance by voting yes or no to certain things that they have proposed, and this would actually make you more eligible for higher airdrops allocations. Sometimes you need to stake these above coins with particular staking platform validators, e.g. Club, qualify for their own specific airdrops. And the last point is don't stake with 0% of fees validators, because most likely they are scams. So another way to double check is click on their profile to check if they got a tick next to their name, and then you click onto their profile and click to see if it's validated. And another thing you want to check is any bad history. So if they've got any bad past history like slashing or they're not active daily, that's a big no-no. You don't want to stake with that kind of validator. So let's just go back on cosmosairdrops.io and just check for the specific platform validators. So for example, club staking here, this coin XKI, it tells you your staking requirements to be eligible for this airdrop. So click on more, and then I'll just scroll down. And basically you can see that one of the criteria is that you have to stake to this, delegate to this validator. So you actually have to delegate to club staking to be eligible for this airdrop. So what we're going to do is go onto Osmosis and stake our coins with club. Now we'll go to Osmosis. So firstly, we're just going to try and swap some of our Osmosis coin for Juno, just so that we're making up the 10 Juno minimum to qualify for most future airdrops. So we go to trade, make sure you sign in your Kepler wallet. And if you don't know how, leave a comment in the video below, and then I will try and help you out to set up a Kepler wallet, or send you a link to a video to see how you can actually do a step-by-step to setting up your Kepler wallet on your mobile phone and also on your desktop with the Chrome extension. So we won't go into those details here in this video here for time's purposes. So basically we want to swap all our Osmo for Juno. So we click Map, swap all our Osmo for Juno. So we click swap, and Osmosis network will ask you to approve and validate the transaction. You just click approve, choose average. So that's still a free transaction for DeFi gas. That transaction has gone through on the blockchain. So the next step we want to do is go to click on stake. Basically, it'll just bring you to the Kepler wallet Chrome extension website. Now, because we swapped our Osmo for Juno, what we need to do is add Juno to our favorites by clicking on the yellow star. So you don't have to keep finding the respective crypto coins. And you click on stake under Juno. This is the amount of Juno that's staked with SGI at the moment. So what we want to do is manage staking pool. So to change validators, we need to go to click on manage, and then we want to click on this arrow down here, and we want to click on redelegate, and then it'll ask us to select our validator to look for club staking. So KLUB, click on club staking, and then it'll tell you how much you have got for redelegation. So what we want to do first, delegate our Juno into the pool. You always leave a little bit of gas fees, so you click delegate. Now for Juno, it does cost you a little bit of DeFi gas. You just click on low fees. So that's the slowest one, but it's not actually too slow. So that will stake our Juno on there. So you want to delegate. Okay, so there's one step that I forgot to do, and that is actually go to Osmosis, pool swaps. You go to assets, and then what you do is you withdraw the Juno that is in your wallet to swap the rest of that Luna for Juno. And then do that as well. Just make our Juno buff up to 10 Juno. So that's done as well. So we swap the Luna for Juno. Now we go to assets. And then you go to withdraw Juno. Then you click max. And then that uses the IBC bridge, Cosmos bridge, to draw out your Juno back to your from Osmosis back to your Juno network. So we click max, okay, and then withdraw. And that should have your default Juno blockchain address that's tied to your Kepler wallet anyway. And then we just click approve to withdraw the balance. Next, we go back to our Kepler wallet staking page, just refresh the web page just so that the balances are updated on your browser. And then you go to manage, delegate, then you go to low fees, just set the gas to low. So that is delegated already. So what you normally have to do is refresh your web page, and it'll show you the updated Juno, because sometimes it shows that you haven't delegated at all to them, but actually you have. So now we've pushed delegate, there shouldn't be any Juno left. So now what we want to do is swap it to a new validator. So what we do is click on this arrow here under undelegate, we click on redelegate, and then we select the validator that we want to redelegate to. So in this case is club staking. So we are eligible for their airdrops later on this month. So we click on club staking, then we click on max, redelegate, and then we select low fees. So that's a simple way to do it. You don't actually have to undelegate your stake. If you're already staking with a particular validator node, you just push redelegate, and that way you don't have to wait for that 28-day withdrawal period where it actually unlocks it. It takes 28 days to unlock your Juno. So that's a quick way to do it. Now your stake is now with club staking instead of the old validator. So you can click on that and it'll show you exactly how much you've got. Obviously, I'm still only a little tiny way from having 10 minimum Juno. So tomorrow, possibly I'll swap more Osmosis with Juno to make up the 10 minimum. So that's the way to swap for more Juno to qualify for the airdrops. So the next step we want to do is go back to Cosmos airdrops.io, and then we click on claim here. So when you're claiming for the airdrops, that's how you go in, and then you go into their website. So obviously, because the snapshot hasn't been taken yet, it'll probably be taken sometime between now and mid-April. So it will be very wise for you guys to qualify and start using club staking for your validator node to be eligible for their XKI token airdrop. So because it hasn't done the airdrop yet, when you push claim airdrop, it just goes to their website, but there's nothing for you to claim as of now. But that's the process that you go through. So you can do the same with the other ones here. See, Asset Mental, Marble DAO. So if you're eligible, it tells you when it's claimable from. So from this one here in Asset Mental, you can claim from this date, 15th of March, and for Marble DAO, anytime between 1st of March to 1st of April next month. So you click on Asset Mental, usually it will tell you whether you're eligible or not. What you need to do sometimes though is you need to copy paste your Kepler wallet blockchain addresses for your various coins onto the website. So an example would be this one here, which was an old airdrop from last month with Crescent Network, where you actually have to type your Cosmos address, copy paste, paste it onto that browser here, and then click on check address, and then it'll tell you how much atom, whether you're eligible for any airdrops. So if you have, then this over here would show that you are eligible for X amount of atom for that airdrop, okay? And see how on this website here, you get more multipliers if you voted in the government's proposal. See over here, hash 38 and 58, you get double the amount of airdrops if you voted. And if you provided liquidity to Gravity DEX before the snapshot, that's another double portion of airdrops. And if you actually use Gravity DEX to do any coin swaps before the snapshot was taken, you're getting another double shot of the airdrop as well. So that's how you actually go and claim your airdrops. So when you go back to Cosmos airdrops.io, the claimable tab shows all the current ones that be able to be claimed. So you can go on each one and see if you're eligible. And then how you know is go under the individual staking requirements to see if you've staked enough. So see, for example, for P-Stake over here, to qualify for the airdrops, you need to stake 100 Atom, 750 Osmos, XPRT 100, CRV tokens 1,000, Sushi over 100, and Aave, STKRV over 5. So that one is that's an example of an airdrop where you need a very high staking requirements. But usually 10 Atom, 10 Osmo, 10 Juno would qualify for most airdrops. See, like how in this example here, Stargaze only requires 5 Atom and 50 Osmo. But that's how you check whether you're eligible. So for upcoming airdrops, click on there and it'll have upcoming airdrops in the month of April, say, or from now to April. It will show you how much you need to stake for each of those crypto coins to be eligible for these airdrops. So for example, Cool Cat Chain, you needed to have more than 7.77 Atom, more than 5.55 Juno, and over 69,420 Hua coin. And the next one is rumored airdrops. So any airdrops that might happen in the next month or two, DAOs, finance protocols, etc., DEXs. It will show you the, and then you can click on the alarm bells, notification bells, to let you know. It will actually let you know when they are actually go live. So that's another way to do it. Click on all these bells, so they will tell you. The green shield just means that's a safe, eligible, safe, validated airdrop. So don't claim any airdrops that ain't validated with the green shield, because it means there might be a hoax, a scam, or some kind of virus. So you just go into the website, click on the notification bells, so you get told. So Diffusion Finance, just click on that. That tells you exactly what you need to do to qualify for the airdrops. Sometimes you need to stake a particular smaller token, but usually if you had the main 5 tokens that I put on the slide, you should be all good to go and be and qualify for most airdrops anyway. So that's how you do it for Cosmos. So another airdrop website you want to go to for Luna is go into terradrops.io, and then you just sign on to your Kepler wallet or your Terra Station wallet, and it will tell you how much airdrops you can claim. So you just click on claim all to pay 1 lot of gas fees to claim all of this. So you can pay your gas fees usually with UST, but I think in some cases you can pay with Luna as well for your gas fees on Terra. And then there's some of these other protocols down here where it tells you that they are also airdrops that are upcoming. But actually, if you actually click on some of them, they're actually already eligible. So to check, you just go into each one, like Mars Protocol, for instance, or Nebula. You click on the website, and usually it'll bring you to the URL to the protocol's link, and then you can actually claim or check whether you're eligible for their airdrops. Sometimes the claiming process isn't very straightforward. Sometimes you have to copy paste your Kepler wallet or your station or your Terra Station wallet blockchain addresses onto the various protocols with your various crypto coins. So you might have to do your Luna one, a UST one, Osmo, secret network address, or Atom, and you check each one, and usually if it doesn't come up automatically, it will come up manually. So that's all I've got for you guys today. Like, share, subscribe if you find this information helpful. That's me for today. So from me, DJ Ninja, you guys take care and have a great rest of the week. May Satoshi be with you. Adios.